The Endicott girls got back to work this past Saturday after their bye week in the New England Football Conference. They traveled down to face the Seahawks of Salve, Regina, and really had their defense tested as Salve Regina's offense was clicking on all cylinders. Samuelette leading the charge offensively for the Gulls once again, connecting on a pass that time after evading some pressure. But the defense, as I said, had their work cut out for him against the Seahawks this past Saturday afternoon. They were led by freshman Will Rivera, a bright spot once again for Endicott. Rivera, after this one, ended up earning his 5th Defensive Rookie of the Week award in the New England Football Conference. Here's a bright spot from the special teams unit on an extra point attempt. John Forts ends up getting up, knocking that one down, and then Endicott follows it up after Salve Regina was able to reel in the ball out of the air and is able to keep them out of the end zone. Take another look from a better angle here from behind the goalpost. Forts just elevates, and then Endicott all over the intended receiver, you could say, and wrestling him down as the special teams was not allowing anything there for Salve Regina. Endicott's offense was looking good for the most part in the air early on, with Samuelette connecting for a first down right there. But again, their defense had their work cut out for them and had a bit of trouble. But you see a good play here as they stopped the sweep from the outside for a loss. Will Rivera again, he ended up with his 5th Rookie of the Week award. He had 9 tackles. It was a team high and was trying his best along with the Endicott defense to get their offense and Samuelette back on the field. You see a great pass here from Samuelette into traffic for a big completion. Ouellette back to work once again, drops back. You see it. Triple coverage, he's able to find his receiver. So a nice pass there from the quarterback, Ouellette, which would set up Endicott's scoring drive here. And the running back, or fullback, I should say, Levante Wiggins, finding the end zone for the 2nd time this season. Endicott's defense back to work, swallowing up the rushing attack of the Seahawks once again right away, and just providing all sorts of pressure on the Seahawks quarterback is Will Rivera. Endicott with a good rush that time from Johari Johnson as he continued his impressive rookie season. And more pressure once again on the draw play from the Seahawks. Endicott rushing right through and getting into the backfield of Salve Regina to stop this. Take another look again. Another time they stopped this rushing attack very early. Endicott with a big sack for a loss all the way back into Salve Regina's own territory. And then another handoff, and look who's there again, Will Rivera. Rivera, impressive. 5 Rookie of the Week awards already on the defensive side of the ball for the Gulls this season, as Rivera looks to be the big bright spot for this Endicott defense for years to come. Here's another good shot of Endicott breaking up a touchdown pass. They did it a couple of times in the afternoon, able to create some contact and some pressure on the Seahawk receivers. Here's another one, and they break this one up as well and denying Salve Regina the end zone. Here's a look again, and this time it's Will Rivera with his 2nd career interception. That also helped lead him to that Defensive Rookie of the Week award. 2 interceptions now on the season for the freshman. Salve Regina again back to work, more pressure coming from the defense. And there it is, the same interception from Will Rivera. Michael Shearer, the freshman backup quarterback, saw some action with the Endicott Gulls down, and he made it pay. Ryan Murphy into the end zone, a 46-yard touchdown pass from Shearer, who is getting some playing time here on the other end of some tough games for Endicott. And some good presence there with protection. And how do you leave Murphy this wide open and with a perfect lane in the end zone? Murphy makes them pay. 46 yards on the score, as that would get Endicott's defense back out on there. They stop another rush, and then their biggest highlight of the afternoon would come right here. Larry Gonzalez, play action from Salve Regina. Gonzalez sees it and then picks it off for the pick 6 into the end zone, but that would be all Endicott could muster. They would go on to lose that one 40-21 They will be back to work next week at home as they host Maine Maritime.